Another photo of freshman Senator John Fetterman, Democrat, Pennsylvania, has gone viral as he continues to be treated for clinical depression. Fetterman was finally seen in public roughly 5 weeks after he was admitted to Walter Reed Medical Center. Fetterman's release from the hospital on Friday was accompanied by photos shared by his staff. However, one particular photo that circulated on social media raised doubts about the senator's condition, with Newsweek reporting that some people were floating a body double conspiracy. The image, provided by the Fetterman campaign, can be seen in an article published on the website of NPR station WISA on the same day. It shows Fetterman and his wife, Giselle Barreto Fetterman, posing and smiling as they leave the hospital. Newsweek noted, adding, "The photo of the supposedly fake Fetterman being taken last year raises questions about the timeline of the conspiracy. The conspiracy theorists do not appear to be claiming that anything is awry with photos of Fetterman taken before or after May 22, 2022. For the theory to be true, the supposed replacement Fetterman would have briefly appeared in May of last year, only to be replaced by the actual Fetterman after the photo was taken. It is unclear what purpose that would serve." Nevertheless, Juanita Broderick, who has accused former President Bill Clinton of sexual assault, opined on Twitter, "I think a DNA sample is in order here. LOL. That's not Fetterman on the right." Author Bridget Gabriel noted as well, "I'm not one to push conspiracy theories, but John Fetterman's face looks totally different. They literally replaced Fetterman, this is insane." Attorney Jason Roberge offered, "It's a miracle. In only 3 weeks, John Fetterman got a total head replacement. Man, he has some good doctors," added popular Twitter account Cattered. The photo on the right, however, is from last year after Fetterman's treatment for a stroke. It was taken as he and his wife, Giselle Fetterman, were leaving the hospital, a video of which she posted to her own Twitter. There's no evidence that the newly released photos of Senator Fetterman are fake or of someone else, as some users have suggested. Earlier this month, the very first photos of Fetterman after he entered Walter Reed Medical Center for clinical depression were released, which drew quick responses from several observers. Some dismissed the photos as staged, while others noticed that Fetterman seemed gaunt, hollow, and even frail despite his 6'9" frame. Productive morning with Senator Fetterman at Walter Reed discussing the rail safety legislation, Farm Bill, and other Senate business. John is well on his way to recovery and wanted me to say how grateful he is for all the well wishes. He's laser focused on PA and will be back soon," noted Fetterman's chief of staff, Adam Gentleson, on Twitter in a post containing several photos of the Pennsylvania Democrat. Christina Pushaw, who is the communications director for the campaign of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, responded, "I thought he was in inpatient treatment for a psychiatric emergency? How come they let you in? And why are they letting him work? He is supposed to be recovering, no? He's not actually reading or discussing anything in those pictures. They came and gave him papers as a prop for a proof of life photo, then sent him back to bed," another user noted. LOL. Do you imagine we can't recognize a planned photo op when we see it? You think we believe this is a real picture of him working? Said another Twitter user. Fetterman's team spent the 2022 election season insisting that their candidate was fit to serve in the Senate and did not have remaining health issues after suffering a major stroke in May. But he was rushed to the hospital last month after feeling lightheaded. Though his team insists he did not have another stroke, the Washington Post reported. He is in good spirits and talking with his staff and family. We will provide more information when we have it, his communications director, Joe Calvello, said at the time. He said, initial tests did not show evidence of a new stroke, and that doctors are running more tests and John is remaining overnight for observation. Fetterman was released after a couple of days, but he checked himself back into Walter Reed on the advice of the congressional physician with the chief complaint of clinical depression later in February.